Right, hello everyone. Welcome to round 3 of the MotoGP World Championship for 2021. The 888 Grand Prix of Portugal here at the Algarve International Circuit. With us today, 6 riders. We of course have the World Championship leader riding for Pramac Ducati, Johann Zarco. Sharing the wins in Qatar, Monster Energy Yamaha teammates Fabio Quartararo and Maverick Vinales. We of course have the 2020 MotoGP World Champion riding for Team Suzuki X-Star, Joan Mir. The winner of the Portuguese Grand Prix, of course, ahead of his home race, riding for the KTM factory team, Red Bull KTM factory, is Miguel Oliveira. And it's a pleasure to welcome back the 8-time world champion, Marc Márquez, riding, of course, the Repsol Honda. Marc, we have to start with you because it's been so long since we have seen you. A moment that we have been waiting for, I'm sure that you have been waiting for, after such a long road to recovery. Just how excited are you to be back?
Yeah, nice. Of course, it's really nice to be back here and be here with all of you, because it was a 9th month, really hard, really difficult, but yeah, now it's time tomorrow will be time to make the most important step in my rehabilitation, that is riding again a MotoGP bike. It's true that I'm nervous. I have some butterflies in the stomach that are not normal in me, but I know that after FP1 this will gone, and yeah, now it's time to enjoy it on the bike again. Today I meet all the team, all the Japanese staff, because Spanish staff already I meet them in a private test, but in the Japanese staff they were really motivated, and immediately straight away I say, hey, don't forget that we don't have any target this weekend. I will be not the same Marc from the FP1. I mean, I need time. Still I'm in my rehabilitation, and rehabilitation is 2 different things. It's a physical side but also mental side, and yeah, we are in process, but really happy to be here and looking forward to ride the bike.
And Marc, how has it been watching racing from home? It must feel quite strange to be back with these guys. You've spent, obviously, the last 9 months watching the racing at home. There's been some exciting racing to watch, but I'm sure it must have been very difficult also.
Yeah, it was really strange. I mean, especially in the beginning. Then in the mid-period of this 9th month was normal already. I was there just a fan, watching the TV and enjoying. And of course, it was really difficult to take the decision to don't race in Qatar 1 and Qatar 2, because I feel ready, but not 100%. And then the doctors decide that stop me, and of course I just follow the advice. But it was hard. It was 9 months very hard, with the doubts that not only the doubt if I will ride again, also the doubt if I will have a normal arm. So yeah, this was hard. Always I was optimistic. This was the key point, and especially the people around me helps a lot to keep the motivation there, and yeah, have the target to ride a bike again.
Well, Marc, it's great to see you back, and the very best of luck to you here this weekend. Last word before we go to the media for you, Marc. You had a little test out here in Portimão. What are your thoughts on the circuit? The whole world will be watching you tomorrow morning. And also a quick word on the weather as well, because it looks like it might rain. Does that worry you in any way on your return back to MotoGP?
Yeah, of course. I will not like to ride the first time MotoGP bike after a long period on rain conditions, but if I'm here, it's because I'm ready to ride a bike in all situations. So if it rains, we will ride, and we will do a few laps. But yeah, I did a private test 1 month ago. Was the last time that I ride a bike. I was last Monday with a flat track bike a little bit to try to understand, but last time I ride a proper bike was here 1 month ago, because last month we decided with the doctors to stop the activity about motorcycle for the bone, because it was better, and it's what we did. So yeah, the circuit was nice, was good. Of course, all the confidence of these guys are high, but my confidence is not high at the moment. I'm in another situation. I'm in the situation start step by step. Doesn't matter the circuit, the time. Now is my pre-season, and yeah, looking forward to start riding my Honda.
Thank you very much, Marc, to all of you. Good luck this weekend here in Portugal. It's now time to hand over to members of the media for questions.
Paolo Ianieri, Gazzetta dello Sport. Marc, 2 questions for you. I've been speaking with many Agostini, other riders, former riders. Everybody has a different opinion what Marc will do this weekend. For some, you have to take it calm. For some others, you will be already there fighting for the win or for the podiums. What markets will we see? What markets is in your head? And the second question, do you think that 1 year without races, bikes have changed, many were struggling last year with the tires. Will you find a different bike, a different MotoGP than the one that you were used to?
Yeah, first question, honestly, I cannot answer. I mean, of course, the main target is be ready or feel well on the bike. This is the main target, and it's why, because it's the reason why I'm here. But it's true that another question mark to me and to my team is that how will react my body, my arm during all the weekend. How I will feel on the bike, because I don't know. Of course, I would like to feel more ready, and the best situation will be tomorrow have a private test, but we don't have the option. So now it's time to ride again the bike. We make the decision together with the doctors because they feel and I feel. And we were there in a long meeting also with the doctors, and when was a unanimous decision, then we decided to go. In Qatar already was the decision, if we need to say something, was more yes than no, but was not a unanimous decision, so we decided no. And then here was unanimous decision to say yes, so this is the main reason I'm here. But I will answer like I answered to Takeo-san today, to the project leader of HRC. I don't have any target this weekend. I mean, I just want to ride. We will have time to put pressure in myself to find the results and to fight for races, I hope. But now it's just riding, and of course I expect to find a tough category, like we saw on the TV. Everybody say that now it's changing, that now we don't have any more satellite bikes. All the bikes are factory. We can see with Johan Zarco that is leading the category. Last year with Morbidelli, with Joan Mir. So it's a tough category, are the best riders in the world. And I'm coming from a big injury, and it's time to come back. But this comeback, I don't know how long will take.
Hi, Raphaël Pelletier, Agence France Presse. Question to Marc also. Have you prepared yourself mentally as well to avoid stress or fear?
I prepare, but it's too difficult to prepare about this. Of course, I would like to feel normal, but I don't feel normal. I feel these butterflies in the stomach that are not usual. But yeah, it's what I say. On the rehabilitation is 2 sides. Physical side, but mental side. Physical side, I feel ready. Mental side, step by step, I need to feel again a MotoGP rider.
Hi guys, Simon Patterson from The Race. Question for Marc. Is there areas, mentally, physically, confidence, is there anywhere you think this weekend you will be strong and anywhere you think that's going to be a disadvantage, that you're going to be a little weaker?
Yeah, of course I feel ready to ride a bike. Of course I would like to feel different because last 9 months I ride 3 days a bike. So, and last month I don't ride a bike. So it's true that it will be difficult, and I have these question marks on my mind. Also the reaction of the body, of the arm. But, it's a step that is the time, is the correct, we believe that is the correct time to do in my rehabilitation. And still I'm inside in my rehabilitation, so it's the correct time. I will feel strong enough. I don't think so. We are in the best category of the world, the best riders, so they are riding, they have a normal pre-season, 2 races in a row, so they arrive here that everybody say high confidence. So I'm not in the same position, same situation.
A question for all MotoGP riders, please. Sorry, including Marc also. What is your opinion on the all-shot device, and how much is it important now for the race?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I never use, and I don't. Of course, today they explained to me the front device, the rear device, and we will use because everybody is using, and it's something that I need to use to ride, and for the start will be important, even for riding. But for me, honestly speaking, doesn't have sense to have a whole shot device on a bike. I mean, 2 years ago was not whole shot device even on the straight, and the show was the same on the TV. But now everybody's using, so of course we will use, and the factories will invest to have everybody the whole shot device. But for me, it's an extra thing that for the show didn't improve, and yeah, even will be even more difficult to overtake, and yeah, we will use, but first impression, I don't like it.
Yes, GP Inside. Question for Marc. I asked a rider actually injured when he will come back. He says to me, not too fast because I don't want that happen to me what happened to Márquez, like a sort of Márquez effect. Do you have, with your experience, an advice to riders injured that want to come back fast and maybe sometimes too fast? Thank you.
I understand that it's an enduro rider that wanna come back to riding again, and is waiting.
Yes.
I mean.
Yes, and he says to me, I don't want that happen to me what happened to Marc, a sort of Márquez effect, you know?
Yeah, I mean, what I learned from these injuries is easy. I mean, we have many races in front in our life. We have only one body, so sometimes you need to take a rest. I did a mistake, and I recognize that I did a mistake. So yeah, say to the rider that don't make my mistake. I mean, he will have much more races in the future. I mean, body is only one.
Hello, I'm Antonio Rodrigues from Agência Lusa, in Portugal. To Marc, looking from the outside, who do you think it will be the favorite, and what do you think about this circuit?
I mean, of course, I cannot choose any rider to say this one will be the favorite. I mean, now in MotoGP is 10 riders that can win a race, so all these five riders are here can win on Sunday. So yeah, I will not bet to anyone because now you have a high risk to lose because it's really open the category.
Obviously happy for himself first that he can be a healthy, normal individual after he got such a terrible accident, and after all getting back to do what he likes to do, which is riding bikes, as all of us. I think from the competitive side we are all very excited because despite having good results last year, there was still missing the dominator of the class in the last decade. So makes it a little bit more motivating for all of us to have him back.
Thank you, Miguel. Let's now focus on...